Welcome to the Grand Design series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 13th of October 1955, which is about 4 months on from the end of the last part. And since the end of the last video, not much has happened beyond the fact that we have now completed the metro line here. And you can see it's all now finished. And what I've done off camera is hauled four metro trains over to here, and we got one more to go, which is the reason why the game's on pause. Simply because I bought 4 trains to start the first track, and then I realized for the start of this video I thought I'd demonstrate how you get metro trains to depots, because metro trains can't run on normal track. So what we've got here is we've got our little shunting engine coming down here, and what you will see is he would come into here, and if we watch him go into the station like that, and what you will see is he picks up a complete metro train. You can see it's made up of 2 carriages. I've made them green just for the fun of it, and what you will see is that this guy will now tow the metro train to the actual depot. And if you buy, and in realistic mode, this is basically the way that you've got to get the metro trains. Of course, if you're not playing in realistic mode, then it doesn't make any difference, because if you purchase the trains, the metro trains at the depot, they just appear automatically. And of course, there's one thing I'm going to be quite curious about, is how the game will actually scrap metro trains. I've got a feeling that if you set up an auto scrap on it, what will happen is that the train itself, the train will just disappear from the depot, because the only way you can scrap them is to actually tow them to the scrapyard, as far as I can tell. I plan to take a bit more of a deeper look into that later on. Looks like we've actually got our first in-game track layer, and once I've set the metro train up, we'll take a look at that and see whether we got any improvement. You can see at the moment we've got, because this train is so slow, it's going to take a little while to get out there. So anyway, what I'm going to do is just minimize that, because I need to recover the train. And what we're going to do is go over here and set up our first metro line. Got to find the where is the depot? There it is. Now, so we got our first metro train over here. And what we're going to do is, I can push you down there out the way, and we're going to go here. And of course, because we're coming out the depot, our first metro line here, this shouldn't be. I suppose I could leave this on general unload. And what I want this to do at this station, I want to let anyone can get on except workers, and then they will go to here. We're not going to load workers this way, but we can let anyone unload there. I mean, we may need to adjust this later on. Of course, we've got to go to the end station. Then we come back to here. We can load anyone, but there shouldn't be anyone to unload, because of course the train's just come in here and gone back the other way. Now okay, I'm just going to pause because it's saying the train. This one you can load workers, but you can unload anyone, but preferably not workers. And then we're going to go all the way out here. We're going to find this one here. Now what I'm going to say is I'm going to let this load and unload workers here, because if there's no jobs here, what they want to be able to do is get back on the metro, get back to here, where in theory there should be no reason to load anyone, but they can unload those there, and here somewhere is the end station. What I am going to do is put this station back in, but only as an unload. And the reason for that is that sometimes the metro trains will not everyone will get off, and then they will go back again. I think we've now got the complete route like that, so we're gonna just tap that. And what I'm going to do is let the first train run. And we're going to let it run. Actually, let's go and see what that, where the train waiting too long is. Yep, should have known. Why are you waiting too long here? Oh, I think it's just because those are just the, yeah, I don't need to worry about that. That's just the construction trains, because they've got a long range construction. Anyway, we'll just see how many people they pick up. They might not pick up many people going this way to begin with. And then, of course, we'll go to here. And the reason for this short link here is so that normal residents can flip backwards and forwards as and when they feel like it. Now, what we should do now is see. Yeah, look at that. Just picked up. Now, the maximum capacity of this metro train is 486. See, he's picked up 234 workers. You pull up here. So we've now got 292 workers on here. And we're just going to let the train run. Of course, it get up over here. Well, I'm a little bit nervous because if there's anything wrong with the track, then this could go wrong very, very badly. And what you should see now is, yeah, I was half expecting for that. Them all coming out here. I was half expecting that because it will take a little while for the train to settle down. So we can't just get rid of the buses immediately. And of course, we go to the end station. And we'll just see if he picks up anyone on the way back. Because that means that there's not enough jobs up here to actually, what we can do is take a quick note. We're good. One thing I have realized is, where is this? We need to let ordinary workers in and out of here. See, what I'm going to do is let them run round one more, and then actually what we will do is put you there. I think maybe we can add another train in, and that will get the second train running there. And of course, what we do need to do is pick this guy up and send him back to the depot. Yeah, I forgot to set the depot because, of course, what I was doing, moving all the metro trains, I was just... we'll just set you back there, clear that line. And what we've got... So what we'll just go back and take a... I hadn't considered that, but we can fix that. What we'll have to do is now, when it comes to signals, you only want to put signals on the overground sections. Don't ever put the signals on the underground sections because the game gets a little bit strange. 280 workers. Just follow it one more time. Yeah, I forgot that. I have to admit, it's a little while since I've done a metro line, and they can be a bit temperamental, but generally, so those signals will only be really triggered when they come this way, because afterwards, I probably don't need those signals. Well, we can leave them in. Just leave it in. Because generally metro trains don't respect signals, so you don't want to overdo the signals because they will space them themselves. It's mainly this area here. Anyway, we're just going to And of course, if you go underground, you can actually see the metro train. Yeah, at the moment, we're still kind of pushing all the workers into here. And of course, now you'll see that we could probably increase that to max. We're probably pushing out the steel left, right, and centre. We've got maximum numbers of workers in our power plant. We could probably increase the numbers of workers here, but we won't do that too much. The other change I've made since the end of the last part is I've put this warehouse in here for mechanical components. And I think what I will do is I'm just going to drop a distribution office in here. Probably only need a small one. Put you there. Put you there. And what I want to do is start moving these out. So what I'm going to do now is put the we're going to put another, oops, I'm going to put 2 more on. Put 2 more on. Full stop is unreachable. We probably need this train to get why are you unreachable? Let's say it will take a little while for the trains to kind of get settled in. In fact, I will probably do is we'll just put I can get one in there, put another one just in there. We may need to keep buses coming down to here for a little while. Actually looks like we've just got a whole load of people come out of there. I'm just going to check. No, the train's still not. Yeah, we may have a little bit of a flaw in the plan. We'll just check this one. Yeah, you can see now because we've got the more trains moving. What you'll see now is that they were going to get excess passengers coming down to here. So what we're probably going to do, I'm just going to let that settle down. We'll keep the 5th train running. I think 4 trains, metro trains will be enough. But what I'm going to have to do now is find the bus route. Click on here. You'll find all related vehicles. Where are you going? You're going to the steel mill. We don't need you. Oh, you've got workers on. Okay, I don't want to waste the workers. So where are you? We'll get rid of you first because you are just the steel mill top-up line. So you've got 36 workers on. And of course, by getting rid of all these buses, we'll get less congestion in the overall process. Get you there. And you can go to a depot. Where's the depot? We'll put you into there. Get rid of that route. We'll do one more and then we'll go off and do some other things. I think we'll clear this. Oh, two of these. Where are you going? Let's minimize you. You are delivering to the metro station. Okay, we're now in winter, which is going to be fun. Looks like I'm going to need a technical office out here anyway, because we've got snow here, which is going to cause a problem. Although our snowplows may get out and actually solve it eventually. And of course, this is another advantage of the metro, because the metro is not affected by snow. So we're just gonna let those workers get added on, and then we can send these to what's the, I mean, these are still relatively new buses, so I don't want to scrap them. Although, come to think of it, they may not be set up. We've got a question mark over here. And then we'll just look at this one. You've only got 4 workers. I'm not going to mess about with those. That gets rid of that route. What I will do is, when we got these size 155s, buses, I think what we'll do is we'll set you to the size 155 and you to the size 155 as well. And then that would give us an upgrade path with the buses. Anyway, so that should be the tram line get up. We'll let it run for a little while and see how it goes. I do want to look at this. Wait. I want you to erase the entire line. As I say, I'll probably remove the other ones. Right, back to here. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that we may not be ploughing this area. Well, it looks like the plough is getting in a bit further, but it's not getting in as far as I would want, especially as this is going to be a main road going out this way. I think what I'm going to do is put I'd like to have a technical services here. Wow, that's big. What do I want? I'm trying to think. Would I really want that number of the technical office here? No, I think we're going to just put a bog standard. Oh, great. Got no 3 excavator here. Could put it on this side, but it'd be outside the range of the. Will this be a bit? Okay. Actually, what we can do is use this ground here, can't we? If I push you out away from the town, we could be cheeky and put it there, because we're never going to build residential. I could build residentials here. Then again, it's a little bit far away from everything. No, I think we'll be okay here. So if we put you there, we'll just let that get built. Now, the other thing I want to show you is you can see that we're still getting crop losses from here. That's mainly because this place is full up. We haven't lost any crops from this area, simply because the tractors are keeping up and the crops are being consumed nearly as fast as what they're being done. We've got crop losses here, but again, it's from the fact that this is a bit full. Also, I would guess that given the number, that what we're getting here is actually, and I think the other reason is that probably the tractors we got at the moment aren't really good enough to fill this in, because yeah, you can see that they've just kind of picked up a few odd bits and pieces from here. So we need to work a little bit more on improving here. And I have got a plan, but I don't want to talk about that in this part, simply because I want to keep this video focused on bringing in the metro, and then we're going to be doing a little bit more long range planning. Now we have got a floor dump here, which is set up. One's going to be hazardous and one's going to be mixed waste. So I'm going to set these from the get-go because I don't want this confusion. I've reviewed this area here simply because when I was looking at this, I realized that I kind of messed things up a little bit. Let me just remove that to make sure that the line that came down and I went put it into here, it didn't actually allow this distribution office to service these two waste dumps. So what I've done is I've rearranged the track here. The other problem here is the fact that this doesn't have a power supply, so we're going to need to get some power into here. Now what I'm half hoping, okay, we've got a breakdown over there, is that we may get an electric train soon, so that I can start going to the electric trains. Let me just see if we've got any yet. No, we've still only got diesel locomotives, but we have got that track builder. It's only got it's only a 10. I think we've got better than that at the moment with these trains, but I think now we've actually lost those. Let me just go and take a look. Ooh, the map's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's have a look here. Track layer, track builder. Yeah, these are still better than this AGMU track builder. So now the other thing I want to check before we go back up to our new towns, and I'll show you that. What I've done is I've started storing these in here because I'm starting to think, why are you... I think this guy is... I've kind of set a little bit of a path up here. Actually, what I could do, but yeah, we probably haven't got. What I've done is I want this building built, and then what I'm going to do is shut this one down, go to this one, and this one will put the cast directly into here. Then the idea is that we will use trains to actually export the border, but I don't want to use the train just yet because of course at the moment we're still in the process of constructing all this lot, which means this is probably a good segue into checking our where is it? It's over here. It's surprising how the map changes when you actually get winter. Okay, we've got 2 jobs there. Yeah, I think these guys are I want to start pushing you that way. I think I would like to start oh yeah, I want to get the fuel out here, so that can come that way. You can see that we are building into here, but it's going to take a few more years to get out that way. And the other thing is I've got these lines here. This is being built. This has been built into here. And what I want to do is just queue you up as well so that you can start getting out here, because I've been thinking a little bit about this line out here. So this is a good segue into this area. I'm kind of reviewing my plans on self-sufficiency out here, simply because I'm thinking about bringing the fuel in here by train and probably other supplies as well for this town here. But of course you can see we've got a lot of building to do. The key factor is this road being built? Is this road being built? Right, I'm trying to push me luck a bit now, because we are working at very extreme long range now, well beyond the scope of certainly want that built, and I want this built in here, because the only way we're going to get workers into here. I'm starting to think that we may have to, what on earth is that? No, it's a little bit of track. Yeah, I'm starting to think that I may have to resort to helicopter construction offices. The trouble is I don't think I've actually got a cargo helicopter. Where's my helicopter pad here? Where is it? There it is. See, at the moment we've only got a, oops, no. We've got airships. I'm not exactly sure whether the airship would be much use, to be honest. Again, you can see that we don't have any cargo options with respect to our helicopters, so that may not be necessary. Because what I'm thinking is we've got unemployment in this area. Is unable to visit a hospital. Are you too far away from the hospital? Where is the hospital here? That's the secret police. Oh, you should be in range. Oh, what's happened here? Haha. Lost the substation. Yep. See, this is a problem that you will encounter, in the sense that what happens is that these substations, it's not that probably the fire crews couldn't get out here. The problem is that the buildings are so small that they burn down relatively quickly, and that means that because they burn down relatively quickly, the fire trucks can't get out here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a bit more of a substantial building out here, which so I think what we're going to do is we're going to put, because this is the second time this is actually burnt down. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a wind. I'm going to put a wind turbine. See if I can get. If I can put it. If I can get it in a bit closer like that, and then we put you there. So sometimes it pays just to use wind turbines. I think what I will do is, this is going to be a waste of time, so I'm going to, no, I think we will rebuild it. It's just that we'll have to do it. The only problem is, again, we're now going to get a problem with demolition. So I'm a snowplow short here. Interesting. Is that alright, I'm just going to put the demolition crew, actually, yeah, well, we're going to need to clear this, and not that there's that much there. It's only 3.4 tons of mixed waste. Okay, so we're now on the 1st of January 1956, and then we're just going to run this way. I think I'm going to look round to see how much we got. We've got snow plows there. How's the snow clearance here? This is good. I'm kind of thinking about reviewing up here. I just want to see. We're probably going to need to put water up here as well. We are producing electronics now. Let me just see. Pollution warning, heating problem. Actually, what we could do is look down here. Traffic jam. Yeah. So that's good. That's good. Right, let's just get back to the... How are we doing? Like it's time probably to get rid of some more. Oh, look at that. Got the Christmas lights on here as well. This is a little bit of a whimsical for the holiday. 'Cause of course, I'm recording this just... I mean, this should go up Christmas Eve. So I put a few Christmas lights on top of the buildings here. As far as I know, they don't draw any power, but so I thought just... Anyway, I think it's time to get rid of a few more. Train waiting too long. Where's that? Yeah, it's... The problem is this area here. Oops, no, there's that. Yeah, it's going out this way. I think what I probably could do is... These tracks are now finished, so... I could split it that way. I don't think I can go out much further than that. So these trains are plugging away. Anyway, back to here. Where are you going? If I get rid of the ones that are going to... Yeah, these are going to the steel mill. Okay, let's just get rid of that. You've got workers, so just ignore you for the moment. You, where are we going to send you? I think we're put you into there. Erase light. Where are you going? I'm just going to follow him. Oh, no. All the workers have gone, so... you... Okay. This depot's full, so we'll put you into there. And then... And get rid of that line. While we're here, what are these? Oh, these are buses as well. These are oh no, these are gazes. Why am I building gazes? What are you? We've got a covered hole as well that can go into there. I think the game, I've made a bit of a mistake here. Yep. Back to probably need some dumpers, so get it back to building some dumpers. Yeah, what's happened here is that I've how can you put it? I've built a load of these by accident. I think these are police cars. I think that's what they're used for. Let's get them all out of here. This is what can happen when you're managing the production. I think I was watching Bill Joe's one of his videos, and he was talking about, which I thought was a brilliant idea, that you should be able to set up a production area to build on demand, which will cause some delays in replacement. But if you've got the template, the game should have the intelligence to say, right, I want so many of these vehicles in available, and build them as and when they're required. Actually, what I'm going to do is scrap a couple of these. I don't think I'm really going to need them as many as this. Because I think these are predominantly... I know I could sell them. In fact, let me just see. Can we send... I don't think you can send them. You've got to transport them, but I don't really want to mess about with that. Then again, I think the gazelles are quite useful vehicles. So if we just stick them in the... eventually... I think we use them... Let me just check. Well, the easiest way... Well, we can see in here. Those are the NARMs. These are Rosso bolts. Let me just see. If we go in here, it will be... where is it? Police cars. Is it Gazette? What we were just doing? Sorry, I've forgotten what we were building. Yeah, they are Gazettes. I must have set these to a different color. So, oops, no. So if I go, whoops, go to police cars, and we set, the game's not offering these as an option. We've got Gaz M1 for police cars, so we're using the NARMs at the moment. I think secret police is just, let me just see, whoops. I don't think we get an option for secret police, do we? No, we don't. So it would be a personal car. Yeah, we got Gazettes here. And see, sometimes this is one. Oh, we've got a Gazette there we can put in. And I'm not exactly sure why we've got... What are you? You're a septic tank transporter. Different. I don't think we can put... There's no substitute for the prison bus. What have we got here? No. So I think it doesn't count as an ambulance either. Let me just see if I can plug in an ambulance. I can remember where the hospital is in this area. Historic hospital. Let's see, we've got an ambulance. I don't think we can use the Gazettes for an ambulance either. Let's see what we got. No. So I've probably got enough police cars to last quite a long time, but then again I can always use them in the new town. And talking of new towns, I've kind of forgotten all about you. This area is coming together. Let's have a look at our construction office here. Okay, we need a footpath out here. You can connect to there. You need a connection. Just let the game run. That one needs a connection as well. It's going to probably take a couple more years to get this kind of fully set up. Because obviously we got quite a lot of infrastructure to build. We've got the heating plant over here, which needs to be built as well. We're going to need to start thinking over here about vehicle setup. I'm kind of thinking, actually that might fit actually. If I use where's the tunnel? Where is it? Construction office or spawn. If I put another one just here, and then work Put a road down to there. And I think the other thing I wouldn't mind is if we could put it somewhere out the way is a road crew, because eventually we're going to have to start pushing out our stuff that way. I think what I will do is I can put the road crew out the way. So yeah, I think we can do this. I think we'll put you about there. And we will rename you get you built. And then we'll call you horse barn. Call you maintenance 1. Call you maintenance. And then we'll call you, rename you maintenance 1. Oops. Well, that's okay. I've got a heating problem. No, that's just a fire station. And what that means is we'll have two, these will become the 2 construction offices in here, because we're not going to do major construction here in the moment. In the, but what these will do, they will work together to put together. So these 2 will work together to, how can you put it, to maintain all the buildings in this area. Because what we do here, I am going to, I can't remember the settings. What? I think 50-50 at the moment would be okay. Then we'll reduce the maintenance settings down. And then we got medium gravel distribution office here. I think what I'm going to do is copy you to this building. And then we're going to move you to there. And that means I can get rid of, demolish this construct office here. Get rid of you. And then I think what I would like is a proper gas station here. I'm going to put a proper, I mean, it's going to be right, no, it's a bit close to the board. I think we'll put the gas station here. Just kind of push you back. You're probably going to get a little bit crowded. And we'll put a proper gas station in here, because I don't like with a road like this coming up to the border, I don't want too many junctions on here at all, really. So we'll get that going there. That's probably not connected, so no, we just put a gravel footpath in there. And this is this connected? Yep, it is connected. That's good. So we are. There's a very real possibility that we will be able to bring this online. Probably next year sometime. On that point of view, well, we got 435 over 21, so that's good. We can just leave them to their devices at the moment. What I want to do is come back over here, because I think I've just remembered there's something I probably may not have shown you. That is, at the moment I'm pushing the rail track out here. We are going to need a couple of small covered holes here. I think we're just going to have to see what we've got here in the way of covered holes. Covered holes, please. You're a little bit. I think I only really need 1 covered hole, so let me just get sort by capacity. We've got a gas here, year 3. Okay, you have 3.5. You have 3.5 and you're cheap. You don't need to go long distances. And then your job eventually will be to pick up here. But what we will need to do is we got a crossover here. I would like to bring this into the network. And we got a rail connection here. I do need to sort out the kind of overflow here. Let me just what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in a wood-based track. Actually, we'll need to check the length of the extent of the electrification as well. And I think what I will probably do off camera, simply because it's going to be very fiddly. Once we built this, I'll get the trains to demolish this so that I can keep this into a clean line. Let me just see how well the electrification, whether this needs electrifying. No, we would need to electrify out to here. Yeah, I think we can do that. So we'll get this built out here. And what I've done so far is I've built the track as far as here, and I've put bridges over here, because what we're going to be doing is pushing out a lot more farms out here. I need to think about bringing this online, but I just want to see. At the moment, our coal supply is going here. Cannot store export steel. I've got too much steel now. My instinct is at the moment, I've got a bit of a dilemma at the moment, in the sense that I want to reset lines up, but I'd rather go with electric trains. And at the moment, we don't have the electric trains. We are bringing in electronics from there. I'm building on fire again. Let me just see, where are you? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we cannot store. I've got lots of things which are kind of piled up here, which I do need to sort out. But at the same time, we're not exactly poor at the moment. We are making a fair amount of money at the moment, and you can see we're over 60 million. So I'm not too worried about kind of making a profit. I know some players will try and maximize their profit to pile up as much money here as possible, but that's not the way I kind of look at this game. My view is that as long as we're turning a profit and the economy is growing all the time, I don't worry. If for some reason we start to lose money, then it becomes slightly different system. So at the moment, I'm quite happy for these to be running inefficiently. We are building up quite a lot of kegs of stuff here. Let me just see out of curiosity, because if we're going to do it, we're going to need the cargo wagons to carry. This is where things might be a bit shaky, and my plan might go out the window very, very quickly, because I need something that will carry nuclear fuel. We got these. Can load on vehicles on flatbed. Now, as far as I know, these will be necessary for trains. Again, I don't. It's a bit sketchy. This is the problem. We got a lot more open hoppers, which is good. We got the PKK here. It looks like that might be our only option. Let me just see if there's anything else here. Yeah, it's looks like we've only got one flatbed truck. Oh, we got one here. As well. 179,000. I'm trying to think. I'm going to think about that, guys, because as I say, I must really try and find out when the first electric train arrives. More importantly, we have got this border connection now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let these guys kind of pile up for the moment. There should be a vehicle running backwards and forwards here. Where are you? Or you've probably gone for fuel up, haven't you? Where are you? Oh no, yeah. They're loading up with the container. I'm aware that I'm actually running out of time on this video. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go back and play with the actual trains. I'm going to pick up all related vehicles from here. Where are you going? You're going to the coal mine. Yeah, we don't need you. Where I think what's your condition? I think what we'll do is I've got a bit of a surplus of these buses, so I think we're going to scrap you. Okay. Oh, you're nearly to where you've got to go to anyway, so. Haha. Sorry, 10 workers. Whoops. You. I think we'll put you into there. I don't know how many more slots we can put into this container. We may have to find some more storage space. Okay, so we got all related vehicles. Where are you going? You're going here as well. Okay, these are all trash, so I'm just going to put that there. We're just going to check where the train is waiting too long. That means that we've probably got a jam. What's going on here? This isn't right. Got a train there, train there. Yep, here we go. Shift H. Oh, Control H, sorry. That's because these guys are trying to build in these. Right. Just to finish off, we're going to go ballistic on here. These are all going to go to. These are all old buses, so there's no point keeping them. One thing this will give our crew. Where are you going? Anyway, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is sort out all these buses and get rid of them because I don't need them anymore. They're just kind of clogging up the system. And I'll just conclude this video by saying we're right on the holidays now. Hope you enjoy the holidays. If you, above all, enjoy yourself and more importantly, stay safe. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.